Baker. Thanks for tuning in to the 4th edition of BH1 News. I'm Emily Roberts.
And I'm Jordan Fisher. As many of y'all know, it is Black History Month.
We have two iconic African-American baseball players from Mobile.
Let's pitch it to Monique and Kennedy for more.
This is Kennedy, and as most of you know, February represents Black History Month. Here's Monique to talk about Satchel Paige and Hank Aaron.
Exhibiting an understated style that became his trademark, Hank Aaron became the all-time home run champion and maintained one of the most consistent offensive careers in baseball history, with 3,771 hits. In addition to his 755 home runs, he also set major league records for total bases, extra base hits, and RBIs. In 1957, Aaron was the National League MVP and won 3 Gold Gloves for his play in the right field. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1982. We celebrate this Mobile native for his great accomplishments. A stadium was built in his honor, also known as the Hank Aaron Stadium. The Hank Aaron Stadium not only pays homage to Aaron, but also to other Mobile baseball greats. The field is on the corner of Satchel Paige Drive and Boiling Brothers Boulevard. Paige, born and raised in Mobile, was the first Negro Leagues player inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Thanks, y'all.
The Golden Spoon contest took place this past weekend.
Let's take it over to Jacob for a recap.
Hello, this is Jacob Jones here to bring you the scoop on the Golden Spoon competition this past weekend. The contestants had to make an appetizer, main course, and a dessert, and had to maintain restaurant-level management for 2 hours. And they had to come up with their own recipes with a secret ingredient, which was Satsuma. And the winning group would receive a $25,000 scholarship for each one in the group. And I caught up with Miss Evans for more on the competition from this past weekend.
So how did our fellow Baker students do this past weekend?
They did very well. They showed a lot of talent, a lot of teamwork. I think they pulled it off.
Excellent. So what'd you do to prepare them for the Golden Spoon competition?
Well, Miss Cooper and I both took days off to come in here and work in the lab with them and work through all the recipes and work out all the bugs and see what we needed to do, what changes we needed to make, and how to make it as perfect as possible.
And how was the food judged?
The judges had to watch them not just present their food, but to create it, how well they managed their safety and how they cleaned up everything, the techniques, how they were dressed, everything like a restaurant style.
Sounds very professional. And I caught up with Blake Rowell and Maya Harris, who were two of our student reps at the Golden Spoon competition, and got their thoughts. So what'd y'all prepare for the competition?
We made creme brulee, bruschetta, and ravioli.
Sounds delicious. And what was y'all's favorite experience overall about the entire competition?
Well, the facility at Virginia Culinary was really nice. Like, the whole kitchen setup was just a lot of fun to be able to cook in a professional kitchen with a bunch of other people who really knew what they were doing.
What about you, Maya?
I liked that. It was like the feeling of being on Chopped. It was very interesting.
Yeah, Chopped is a very good show.
And if you want to do it next year, fellow Baker students, you have to be a FCCLA member, a senior, and a current or former student of Miss Evans. Signing off from BH1 News, I'm Jacob Jones.
Thanks, Jacob.
Trent and I went out and tested some random pickup lines on some random people.
Let's see how that went. Valentine's Day has just passed. We noticed that many of you did not have dates. To help out, we compiled a list of pickup lines and are going to show you guys how to use them.
Are you from China?
No.
Oh, I'm trying to get your number.
Huh?
I swear to God, I didn't tell him. She did it.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you have fine written all over you. Hey, Taylor, I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I borrow yours?
No.
I can't? Come on.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Yeah, it's...
Hey, my doctor says I'm lacking vitamin U.
I think you need to go again for a checkup.
Feel my shirt.
No.
Feel my shirt.
Why?
Guess what it's made of?
What?
Boyfriend material.
That's not me. Hey, Hey.
On a scale from 1 to 10, what's your number?
6.
Hey, your hand looks heavy. Let me hold it for you.
Are you a broom? Because you just swept me off my feet.
You're like an appendix. I get this bursting feeling inside of me. I just want to take you out.
Well, that's kind of nice for you to say.
Do you have a Band-Aid? A Band-Aid?
No.
Well, I just scraped my knee falling for you.
If you were a burger at McDonald's, you'd be the McGorgeous.
What is wrong?
If you were to hold 11 roses in front of the mirror, you would see 12 of the most beautiful things.
What? Do you like Starbucks?
No, why?
Because I like you a latte.
Well, I just want to let you know that don't be surprised if a fat man puts you in a sack tonight because I asked Santa for you for Christmas. Well, here I am. What are your other 2 wishes? Well, that didn't go quite as planned. I'm sure most of them will come around, though. This has been Trent Jones.
And Jordan Fisher.
Back to y'all in the studio.
Well, that didn't go so well.
The Mac and Dak attack caught up with foreign exchange students.
Let's see how they're enjoying Mobile.
Every year, nearly 1 million students come to America from different countries.
Mackenzie and I caught up with a few of Baker's very own.
This is Rosa, who is from Persia. So, Rosa, how is America different from Persia?
Well, definitely the culture is pretty different, and then since I came here, I moved down here, I really enjoyed living in Mobile. Well, first I've been in New York, and when I moved down here, it's pretty calm and nice. I like it.
So, what do you like better about America than Persia, or differences that are better?
Well, the school is so easy in here. Definitely easy than back home. So I love the way school is.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, so tell me your names and where y'all are from.
My name is Leonard, and I'm from Africa, Tanzania.
My name is Malipo. I'm from the same place.
All right, and how is the schooling here different than it is in Africa?
It's way different because, like Africa is, actually where I come from is different because the school is like, they don't have a lot of stuff like America does. But here, they have a lot of stuff and...
Like a lot of different tools and everything?
Yeah.
What is one thing y'all do in Africa on y'all's free time then?
One thing we do in Africa, free time, normally we don't do anything that much. We only they ring the bell, we go outside, we shoot some hoop. Sometimes like that, we play some volleyball, we play soccer. That's our major sport. We play a lot of time. We play soccer and stuff, yeah. This is Maripo. First I want to say thank you for the BH1, news, whatever you call these things. And I want to say I love this school, I love Baker. It's really much different than in Africa, because in Africa, schools was really different. We didn't have hallways like this, we didn't have lights like that, no conditions, nothing, No shoes, no uniforms, no computer, no other electronic devices. All we use is one notebook, broke pencil, and pen. And sometimes our teacher be, what they used to do, whooping us and stuff, so we can learn better. Like me, I was like in second grade when I was in Africa. Like right now, I'm really proud. I'm a junior right now. I can finish school, so I'm proud of that.
Well, thank y'all.
I'm here with Clara from Denmark. So, Clara, you're returning to Denmark in June. Do you plan to come back to the United States?
I want to come back to go to college or something and take an internship, but I'm definitely coming back to visit.
Are you happy about your return to Denmark?
I'm kind of sad that I had to leave because I really like it here, and I have some really good friends and an amazing family. So I'm kind of sad I have to leave, but of course I miss my family and friends at home also.
All right, thank you.
Hey, y'all, I'm here with Anna. She's from the Czech Republic. So, Anna, how long have you been here in America?
It's been now a month and 2 weeks.
A month and 2 weeks, and you're going back around June?
Yeah, June the 7th.
So, are you enjoying your time here?
Yes, pretty much.
And how's your host family? Is it pretty different staying with somebody outside of somebody from the Czech Republic?
Oh yeah, it's on the one hand it's different because the new family and new rules, and it's different. But I pretty enjoy it. They're really nice.
Is there anything different that the families do that y'all don't necessarily do in the Czech?
There are some small things like the bathroom is different a little bit, and the electricity we use another system, and we use kilometers and call soccer football like the rest of the world, but I think it's just the small differences.
Are you a football fan?
Not at all, more to hockey.
More to hockey? Well, the Olympics are here, so you get to watch that, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, we have some medals, so yeah.
Well, good, thank you.
I'm here with one of the many French students that came in this weekend from France. So, what is your name?
My name is Charlotte.
Okay. And what part of France are you from?
I'm from two cities of 20 kilometers to Paris. Name is Courcouronne.
Okay. How are you liking Mobile so far?
I like.
And how do you like your host family?
I like my host family. Very cool.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with Charlie Arnold. He's from London. So, Charlie, when did you come here from London?
About 7 months ago.
7 months ago. Are you enjoying it so far?
No.
You want to go back?
Kinda.
Oh, that's sad.
It's Mobile. Like, I'm not used to the country. I'm used to big grey buildings. And
So, are you planning on going back to London?
One day in the late future, I guess. After 18, I need to graduate from high school first, and then see where we go from there.
And you don't ever want to come back to America, or you do?
Maybe one day.
This has been Mackenzie Dunning and Charlie. We're signing off. Pit pit cheerio.
Bye.
Thanks, y'all. If any of you are interested in writing, then listen up. Here's a special announcement from the Writers Guild.
Hello, Baker. I'm going to be pretty frank with you. While I do relish the opportunity to wear this hot dog costume, I'm here to tell you about Writers Guild's creative writing competition. See this application? Attach your own poem, short story, or personal narrative, and you could roast the competition and kick everyone's buns. You must start on your applications before next Friday, or you're going to be in some pretty hot water, but don't sweat. We know since that you're all top dogs, each entry you get will be published in our first literary magazine. Top winners could win a free field trip, so catch up to us in room 279 to pick up your application today.
Thanks, V. In other news, the 4-H Club recently received a $400 grant from the Keep Mobile Beautiful organization. This money will be used for planting a vegetable garden. It will be located in the back of the school near the portables.
Wow, that's great. Let's take it over to Connor for this week's sports report.
Basketball season has ended, so I decided to go out and get a season recap with Coach Blackerby and two senior players.
I'm Connor Ickey here with Coach Blackerby, our head basketball coach, and pretty much as a whole, how do you feel about the season?
I think it was good. We obviously like to go farther. We finished 18 and 14, and would have loved to have gotten past the sub-regionals and get to Dothan regionals, but proud of the guys' effort and being in the game with some top-ranked teams, number 2, number 3 in the state at the end. Is we definitely got better as the year went on.
Awesome. So how do you feel the Baker's team is really going to be affected as this year goes on and you lose these two seniors that you have starting? How do you think that's really going to take a toll on your team?
You talking about for next year? How does it change for next year? We have a lot more returning players' experience come back next year compared to this year, where we had 4 new starters, a lot of new minutes for everybody. So we should have an easier transition next year compared to this year.
Well, I definitely think that, throughout the season, with those first few losses, you guys had, and then at the end when you started to come back strong, I really felt like there was a lot of improvement on the team. And so could you give us just some how you feel about that, how you guys improved over the season?
Yeah, I mean, you get 60 practices in and total 32 games, and obviously the weightlifting, the conditioning, all that kind of stuff, just the physical and the mental progression throughout the year, I think, was there, and I was definitely proud of the effort and just the improvement. So,
awesome. So, anything you got to say on this last season? Any comments, concerns?
we're definitely going to miss our two seniors, obviously, Deontay Lilly, Zach Brunson, just for the leadership they provided, D being our leading scorer, leading rebounder, Zach being our leading effort guy, doing whatever it takes. So, it's only two. It's a small senior class, but two that we'll definitely miss.
All right, thank you. I'm Connor Akey here with Zach Brunson and D. Lilly. So, Zach, tell me exactly how you feel being a senior and, the season's over. Are you coming to the realization? How do you feel?
Yeah, I came to the realization probably a minute left in that last game that it was going to be over. It kind of hit me hard, but, I'm kind of ready to move on and get my life started. So, looking back, it's going to suck, but,
That's awesome, man. I understand. And D here, what is your take on the whole idea? Last game, last 5 minutes. I know a few games earlier you hit that beautiful three-pointer that you're probably going to talk about and tell your children for, whenever they get here, whatever. So how do you feel?
For real, though, like, being honest, the last 5 minutes of the blank game, it started getting hard. Like, I started realizing that my senior year is up. It's almost done. Basketball is over. I don't know if I'm going to college to play basketball, so this is my last chance to play basketball.
That's from my heart. So exactly, do you feel happy? Do you feel good about the way you played your last season?
I guess I'm content. There's things you could do better, and there's things I could have done worse. So I'm okay with it.
Yeah. What about you in your last game? How do you happy with it? Is that something you can leave off of?
It's all right. I think I could have did way better, but yeah, I think I did okay.
In other sports news, Baker Tennis has a game today against McGill, and they also won their game Monday against Theodore, both boys and girls. The softball team has a game March 10th against MGM at Baker, and the boys will start a tournament that will go Thursday through Saturday and go out and support both teams. That's it for this week's Sports Report. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Connor.
Well, that's it for this week's show.
See y'all next time.
Same time.
Well, not the same time, but the same place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that.
I'm a wiener.
Do an American accent.
Roll Tide, y'all.